Good morning.
Oh, hey, Joseph. Sorry, I just muted you while you said good morning. Well, good evening. Sorry, I heard a little static in the background. Good evening, Joseph. Yes. So what we're going to start off with, we're going to do some further writing review. There are a few writing samples we didn't get to go over last week collectively, like a peer review, and we'll do that. Take a few minutes. I will take time in this class to solve any screenshot issues that you're having, because each week when I give you an InGen assignment, I just ask you to take the shot of the screen to show that you finished it. If anyone's still having a problem with that, I'll talk you through it. And then we'll do some vocabulary. Everybody loves vocabulary. So there it is, greenwashing vocab. And my background is an image that shows greenwashing. So you can see exactly the dollar sign and then polluted water. So that's greenwashing. My background tells a story. Then we'll go into breakout rooms for a discussion. After that, we'll have our 10-minute break. And then we'll do a little listening exercise. So the listening chose for this evening, it's a little complicated, but I gave you some vocabulary earlier today to get a head start. And we'll work on it together. And then I will introduce Friday's writing assignment. I haven't posted the assignment yet, but I'll do that during class. And that is the agenda for tonight. So any questions going forward? No questions? Okay.
No question, teacher.
Beautiful. So I'm gonna, now that I've given everybody a chance, if you're coming late, I'm gonna take attendance. When you hear your name, just say here, and if you could turn your camera on, that's even better so I can see you. So here we go. I'm going to the attendance sheet. Looks like we've got some absences this evening. That's fine, but I'm going to go through it quickly. So here we are. It is July 24th in the evening. All right. Esnader.
Hi, teacher. How you doing? I'm here.
Good, I'm good. How are you, sir?
Very good, thank you.
Excellent.
All right.
Did everybody see what Esnader did when I called his name? He turned his camera on and waved at me. Perfect. Everybody, exactly. He
all right. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you,
I see
teacher.
you. Yeah, I can hear you. You're there. Perfect. All right, Nelsie. Tatiana. Emilce.
Here.
Hello, Emilce. Good to see you.
Hi. Me too.
All right. Okay, Valencia. Oh, I just was talking to you. I know you're there. All right. And Maria de Los Angeles. I know you're here.
Me, yes.
Oh, Maria.
Yes.
Yes. And Maria Claudia, I saw you too. And now, by the way, since everybody might confuse two Marias, we have Maria de Los Angeles, also Maria Diaz de Bani.
Maria Diaz de Bansi is the same. Maria de Los Angeles.
Maria de Los Angeles y Maria de Los Angeles, esta Maria Diaz de Bani.
Yes.
It's not Maria Claudia.
No, yes, it's correct.
Okay, so Maria Claudia, turn your camera on so everybody can see you and Maria Diaz de Bani de Los Angeles together, so everybody can know there's two Marias with three names. Okay, and Frida is coming. Beautiful. Uh-oh, did we lose Maria de Claudia? Oh, there's Maria Claudia. Oh, you turn your microphone on. Oh, you're muted. Everybody, Maria in the pink shirt is Maria Claudia.
Yes,
God
I
bless you.
am
There we
here,
go.
teacher.
And not to be confused with Marie, who is also known as Magda. So you have Maria, Maria, and Marie. Amazing class, right? So yes. All right, so we got, okay. And let's see, Wilson, are you here, sir?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, Wilton, how's it going, buddy?
Good. How are you today? Hi,
Doing
everyone.
All right.
Hi, Wilton.
Hi.
All right.
Hi, Wilton.
Do we have a Monica?
I'm here, teacher. Good night.
Hey, Monica. How are you?
Good.
And do we have Douglas Amilcar? No Douglas this evening, okay. Cherry, Jean Rudy, Cherry. No Cherry. Jacqueline, Loris, Jacqueline. No Jacqueline. Let's see, Victoria. In a while since we've seen Victoria, okay. Victoria missing in action, okay. And Gerson. No Gerson tonight. Denora. Miss Morales, Denora. No Denora. Lenny. Okay, now Lenny. Walter.
Professor, I'm here.
Hey, Walter, how are you, sir?
Good, Professor. Everything.
I am feeling good. Thank you. Darnest. No Darnest. Jocelyn. Marie-Pierre Magda is here. I see you. Yes. Michelle Pierre.
Hi, teacher.
Hello.
Everyone.
So we just now, Michelle Pierre, you're not in any way related to Marie Pierre, are you?
Oh, Michelle or Mikael?
Oh, I'm sorry, Michelle. You're not Marie's cousin, are you?
No.
Okay. Okay, I was just messing with you. Okay. So yes, all right. So we got Mikhail and Marie Pierre. Marvel Resinos, Marvel. Okay. Faride just came in. Faride.
Yes, teacher. Hi,
Faride,
How are
how
you?
are you this evening?
I'm fine today.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Oh, Lino and Joseph. I think I saw Joseph. Or at least I saw the name.
Yes, teacher.
I knew it. There you are. How are you, Joseph? Yes, and I
Doing
see
well. And how about you? Hello, guys.
you got the whole family with you tonight.
Yes.
Good. Good. I hope they enjoy it. I hope when you finish, they don't say, your teacher's boring. What was he talking about? All right. Chen,
Hi, teacher.
Mr. Wang, welcome. How are you?
Yeah. I'm good. Thank you.
Okay, we got everybody ready to go. All right.
Ay, bueno.
So,
Look at that.
and let's take a look. So going back to our agenda, we're going to start with further writing review. There's a few more pieces of writing from the last assignment that I want to go through together, and I'll give anyone a chance to read. If we, you can just do the hand raising emoji to volunteer. Here we go. So let's take a look at this writing sample. All right. So this writing sample, remember, we want to be anonymous. This is one of your classmates wrote this. If it was you who wrote it, don't say, "Oh, that's mine, professor, that's mine." Just shh. We're gonna be anonymous. Anonymous meaning we don't know who wrote what, but we're gonna review it together. I'm moving my, I'm gonna minimize my video panel because the text is taking up the whole screen. All right, who would like to volunteer to read?
Or read?
To read.
First-
Anybody feel like reading this evening? Maria, I think you wanted to go for it.
Okay. First
right.
of
Yeah,
Sure.
I'll use my highlighter. First of all,
I love to read and write about recent topics, so great question for thinking and write. The recent news says that many new users are connecting with new application threads that have similar performance like Twitter, and only in first day had 30 million users. This new application born as a result, in my opinion, of bad decisions inside from Twitter. Most people enjoy to be connected with different applications and more if these are free. For example, in my case, I love talk with my family through video call from WhatsApp and enjoy with them. I don't know what happened if one day this become a price or economic value. However, this is the problem for Twitter. Nowadays, many users know that this company has capped read their tweets and put price is people want to read or tweet in a limited way. This situation raised concern not only advertising people, but all that don't want pay nothing for use the application. Threads get priced like a good option for many people around the world. By the way, already this new application have in their account famous persons like actors, science, politicians that today enjoy move their scrolls. If the growth keep forward, it's possible put to Twitter in second place.
okay. So towards the end, we see that the person is definitely answering the question at the very end. If growth, but they said grow instead of growth. If growth, they meant to say growth with a TH, I'll make that darker. If our growth keeps with an S forward, comma, or they put a capitalize the it's possible, but then that gets a little confusing. Put Twitter for Twitter to fall behind. That I can, this is where when we read, it's a situation where we understand the idea, but some of the mistakes make it hard to read. So I think we've all done this, where we have a lot of ideas flowing in our minds and we can't type fast enough, and we start writing and writing and writing and writing and writing, and then we notice that the page is filled with words, and instead of proofreading, checking, we just press submit, send it, okay, done. And then the reader catches it and looks at all the confusing mistakes, and the reader's just like, what? We've all been there. So let's help the writer. I think we can see the ideas, but we have to sift through some of the grammatical mistakes. Maria, you are the reader. Can you find one part of this writing that needs some help?
Yes, fine. Can you repeat, please?
Can you find one part of this writing that needs some help? because I made a change right here. I knew they meant to say growth instead of GROW. If the growth as a noun, not if the grow. They meant to say if the growth keeps forward. That's what they meant to say. But they said if the grow keep forward. If the growth or if this growth keeps forward. That's what they meant to say in the last line. And I like to invite everybody to contribute. What would you like to change here? And some of them are a little easy, like the computer highlighted it blue and red. Where would you make a change, Maria? Any part that while you were reading got a little confusing?
I understand everything. About the what talking about, I understand, but if some grammatically, I don't see nothing.
Let's start with what the computer gives us right here. What's the computer asking us to change with the blue? Recent topic, so great question.
Oh, it's so great question.
The mistake grammatically.
Monica, where would you make a change here?
Right click.
Yeah, you'd right click. Yes, you would right click. And then,
give the option, yeah.
yeah, so when you right click it, you're absolutely right. Just like I taught you. When you right click, it gives you the suggestion. Does anybody know what the computer is suggesting right here?
Yes.
Yes, Monica, tell us.
Yeah, I put the something red.
A comma. First of all, comma, I love to read and write about recent topics, and then add another comma. We want to pause again. First of all, I love to read and write about recent topics. So great question for thinking.
Okay.
Writing.
So thinking and writing.
Correct. Thinking and writing. So two present progressives. So that's what we want to put at the top. Great topics for thinking and writing. Excellent.
Yeah. I love talking, no, with my family to without tea.
Yes, that's a great place to make a change right there. I love, where is it? I love talking. There it is. Okay, yes, Michelle is getting it. Here we go.
With my family to without tea.
I love talking right there. You would say, I love talking with my family, and not I love, you don't say, I love talk with my family. In another language, sure, but in English, you have to conjugate it to talking with my family.
Yes.
I love talking with my family.
Talking.
Yeah, and that's a typo. They put a T there. There's no T in through.
Yes.
Video calls from WhatsApp. Put an S there on video calls from WhatsApp. And enjoy talking with them, being with them, seeing them, something. Do a little more there. Being with them. Seeing them. Good job. Maria Claudia, you were thinking of something else you wanted to change, right?
Teacher, no, only in the topics is comma. Yes,
Well, you have a choice. You could break it up into two sentences if you like. It's not like a law. You have to do it. I just suggested that because that's the easiest change to make. If you like, you can make this a sentence. First of all, I love to read and write about recent topics, and then stop it. There's the sentence. And then start a new sentence. And start a new sentence with, this is a great question for thinking and writing. You can break it up into two. now we have two independent clauses. And does anybody remember another way you can put two clauses there? Which subject verb agreement besides a period? What's another tool you can use?
Okay.
I'll give you a hint. If you're on your keyboard right now, your right pinky finger should be on it. It's next to the L key. What do you see next to the L? I'll draw it on the screen. This thing.
Hey,
Who knows what this
Dot.
is?
Dot,
Not a dot.
That mean
Comma.
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 Oh, so close, Chen. Semicolon, this thing.
Oh, yeah.
Semicolon. This thing.
Okay, point.
This one will help you if you have two ideas that work on their own and you want them merged together in one sentence, how to make one sentence with two independent clauses, you can use a semicolon to separate them. So you can say, first of all, you can break it up
Teacher,
into
the name is the semicolon?
That's correct, yes. And it's
Okay.
next to your L on the keyboard. If you look down on the keyboard, you're right. If you on the home keys, the dot, the bump on the keyboard for the finger on the J. If you go to on your right hand, J, K, L, and this little one there, semicolon. So there's Gerson is joining us. Okay. First of all, I love to read and write about recent topics, semicolon. So, great topics. So this is a great question for thinking and writing. You don't even need the so there. This is a great question for thinking and writing. So there's an example of two independent clauses in one longer sentence. And as the writer, you can make these choices on your own. It's an art, not a science. There's not one right and wrong way to do things. But there are clear mistakes in grammar that you just want to correct. So it's easy for the reader to understand what you're trying to say. And we can move on to the second writing sample. Here we go. Do we have a volunteer? I'll minimize my video panel there. Okay. Any volunteer for the second writing sample? Looks like everyone's, oh, Wilton, yes, hello, sir. Okay, take it away, Wilton. You can follow
And-
my, I'll highlight at the bottom. In my opinion,
All right. In my opinion, I believe those companies are closely intertwined in
Yes.
collection user information. Personally, I don't use popular social media platforms because they consume a lot of your daily time. Present, I imagine that is not really and often that's in reality and often does big company prioritize controlling
prioritize.
user ratings that considering their well-being.
Good.
It's worth nothing that Elon Musk
Worth noting.
pushed Twitter during the
Purchased.
pushes Twitter during a delicate phase in the
Phase.
United States. right after a continuous election and admission in a
Oh,
pandemic
contentious.
contentions, election and amid pandemic. Following those events, there were many questions raised about the result. In instance where technology stopped
Mhm.
working, as I said,
Depicted.
as
As
they said
depicted.
in the documents 2000 mules created by Disney, this said, the Sousa.
Mhm.
One thing users should be mindful of is the data collection practices between those two companies. I believe Elon Musk will win this better because he has service all the I lost. He has service
Other
all the
parallel
parallel
technologies.
technologies, including the stacking projects, Tesla company, and space
Yep, and they meant to say SpaceX.
spaces.
Yep. Okay. And yep. And I did a little search on this, and yes, this was original, but the writer did choose to say, note the opinions expressed above are based on personal views. It's true. And may not reflect the outcome of the current state of affairs, which is a creative little warning. But yes, this one didn't have many grammar mistakes. However, I would like to invite anybody to raise your hand if you understand the question that was being answered in this writing. After reading through this, Esmedair, do you understand the question that was being answered here?
Yes, I understand the question because we explained with some examples for being the answers, right?
Well, does
For-
anybody
for-
else understand the question being answered? Emilce is nodding her head. What's the question being answered, Emilce?
No, I say yes.
Okay.
I understand that question and I understand everything explained about that.
Okay, so what's the question being answered here?
So you're talking about the what will be the result of the competition with Twitter tried with a Pesos question and that answer, no?
Right. Does this answer that question?
What will be the result of the company with Twitter tried Pesos question?
This
Well,
is,
it is the personal opinion.
well, but does it answer the question? I'm typing up something on the top here. The English was fabulous. There was basically no mistakes at all in the writing in terms of grammar and spelling. Fabulous writing. However, it danced around the actual question. The question was very, very specific. Will Threads kill Twitter? Put Twitter out of dethrone Twitter, remove Twitter's status as a dominant social media platform. Will Twitter be the next high five or the next MySpace, basically? So that question is only answered at the very end, but it's not very clear. So it says right here, I believe Elon Musk will win this battle. That's the answer to the question right there. That's when the writer answers the question. But it takes a long time to get there. It takes a really long time. So this was fascinating and very interesting and very true. This was absolutely true. And this was a little confusing.
Yes.
Because you mentioned a documentary that wasn't at all part of what we read. So that kind of, as a reader, everyone's kind of like, what? Oh, interesting. Maybe I'll check out the documentary. So this, okay, interesting documentary. But we're kind of thrown off topic. And then I don't use popular social media platforms. Is that relevant? The writer personally.
Yes.
Is it relevant?
No.
No, we don't need that.
The question was another one.
Right. So the question's not asking about you and your personal life. I don't care if
Yes.
you know what I mean? It's like, it's like if we read an article about baseball and then someone says, personally, I'm not into baseball. So what? Or we read an article about cooking. Well, I don't really like to cook. That's not, nobody cares about you. So it's kind of like off topic. And then interesting information, absolutely, probably more interesting than the article. This is actually a lot more interesting than the article we read. I think so, but it's off topic. So it's kind of like going all over the place. So it's like, you ever have a conversation with somebody and you think they're really interesting and you're like, wow, what were we talking about? You forget what you were originally talking about. That's this writing. It's going all over the place. And the answer to the question is answered at the very end. It should be answered at the beginning because we need to stay focused in the writing. So this answer, I believe Elon Musk will win this battle. And then the argument is that he's run several companies that he's never had experience running. So this is but the argument isn't really spelled out. So he runs this company, this company, this company, and this company. That proves maybe he does know something about running a company he has little experience in. Okay, prove that in the writing. Start with this, basically move this paragraph to the top and then prove your argument. That's what you want to do. So yes. So this was a great, so both of these writing samples are very good lessons. This is a writing sample that has a lot of grammar mistakes. We can see the idea, but we have to sift through the confusion. And this is an article that has 0 mistakes in grammar, perfect English, but it's just off topic from the question. So very good teaching tools, both of these. So students who are the writers, I salute you both. Well done. Good teaching tools for everybody. Okay, so that was the second part of class, further writing review. And now I want to solve any screenshot issues. Most of you have done the assignment perfectly. Here we go. All right. So Esnader, I'm going to look at yours. I think yours was beautiful. And I'm only pulling up these screenshots to show, yes, Esnader did the shot on his computer. And Esnader, it looks like this assignment was very easy for you. You got 100%. Good job. So Esnader, can you tell everybody how you did your screenshot? Was it on a Chromebook? Was it on a Mac, a PC?
Yeah. In from the any document, or you should be in Gen web page.
Perfect. I mean, when you did your screenshot, did you press did you use your snipping tool?
Oh, okay.
Like, just because some people are still having trouble making the screenshots and then attaching them to Google Classroom.
One moment, teacher. I'm gonna
You
open
did
the screenshot.
it. Doing it is easy, but explaining how you did it in English is the hard part, right? So that's one version. And let's see. Maria, I think, did more of a creative type of screenshot. There we go. Maria did kind of a workaround. She just took a picture on her phone of the computer itself. So she's like, I can't figure out how to do my screenshot. I'm just going to take a picture of my screen like this.
Yeah.
Boom. There you go. That's fine.
Oh, I don't, but in my laptop, I see you.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Let's see. Now, for those of you who were not able to take your screenshots for this assignment, let me know, and we can all
Teacher,
solve the problem.
Teacher,
Yes. Mhm.
I did on Thursday 20. I don't know what happened because I put in my classroom, but I don't put JPG. I put document because I take a picture with my phone and send by email to me, and then I put in my computer and go and put in the classroom. But
Well, I just gave you.
I
a
don't know
comment. I
why.
said, you did it. No problem. There it is.
Mhm.
So that's yours. I see it. I just, as long as I can see that you did the assignment, that's all I'm asking for. So yeah. So yeah, I'm really not picky about how you do it. One student showed their mobile screenshot. Let me just, I think that was, let's see, is this Peter? Oh yeah, is Peter here tonight? Yeah, here's Peter. So Peter is using his phone, and that's just fine. So yeah, Peter followed instructions. He did the assignment. He answered the questions using the new vocab. He's not here right this moment, but it's fine. I can see that he followed through with the assignment so that he could participate going forward. So yes, is there anybody having any trouble getting into NGen, doing the assignment, and then taking the screenshot to attach to Google Classroom? Anyone at all?
Teacher,
Yes, Gerson.
I did my homework too. I sent it to you, but my computer they don't let me transfer. That's why I take a picture and I send them for picture.
Yeah,
I don't know
remember I
once
said,
I
do you
make
need help?
I don't know, but I make
You said you sent it to me, Gerson. Did you send it to me on WhatsApp? Why would you do that?
What's up, yeah.
Why would you do that, Gerson?
Because my computer, I don't know, my Gmail, and I just fixed it today because I bring somebody to fix it because they say my age is different than what I have in the computer. So
Okay.
I had to show Google.
I think I know what your problem is, because I know I've seen your computer. It's a Chromebook. Can you go to, when you take a picture, go to downloads?
No, I know how to take a picture on my computer, but
Not
something
take a
happened
picture.
with.
You gotta find it in downloads on a Chromebook. There's no desktop on a Chromebook. Go, when you're using your Chromebook, go to downloads. And
No,
then
I know. You showed me. Remember when we have like a computer class? I know how to do it, but something happened with this computer right now.
Are you using this computer at this moment?
Yeah, I have. No, I use my phone because they don't want to give me the class in the computer. I don't know. I try to go in, but they don't let me go in, so I have to use my phone. Because I have my computer from me. I can turn it on.
Okay, maybe you and I should schedule some time. At some point, I think you and I should meet, and if you share your screen, I can probably try to figure out this issue that you're having. Valencia, are you okay?
Yes, teacher, I'm ready.
Oh, no, not Esnadir. Valencia. I think
Okay.
Valencia, you said you were having some problems. Valencia? Ms. Clevro?
Yes, teacher.
You said you were having problems. I want to try, see, were you able to?
Yes, Judge. Hello?
Yeah. I'm asking everybody, anybody who is having issues with their screenshot, let me solve your problem. Let me help. How can I help you?
Okay, let me go to engine to see
Mhm.
if can I. Let's see.
Did you finish the greenwashing assignment?
I cannot.
You cannot finish the greenwashing assignment?
No, because when I have a response, yeah, the answer. When I jog on it, I cannot. That's why I'm not finished with my.
Okay, can you turn your, I know you're using your phone. Can you turn your camera on and tilt it towards your computer so I can see what's going on?
Let me try.
Teacher,
Hello.
yes, I did my homework, my all homework, but I don't know, continue to something happen. I don't know why you didn't receive my homework. I sent my screen. I don't know if you.
Yeah. So all you gotta do is attach the screenshot. Sometimes, so you took the screenshot and then you go to that Google Classroom assignment and then you attach it and then you're good to go. Okay, so it looks like Gerson, Emilce, and Valencia. Maybe you guys ought to have a get together at some point, or maybe the three of you, if you want. Wednesday, I teach a computer class. You can come on in to El Centro. My class, my computer class is 10 o'clock. If you are free Wednesday mornings, come on over. So that's it. Let's see. Okay, let's move on. Now,
I'm ready. I don't know how.
okay.
Can I show you?
First, turn your camera on so I can see something. I want to see. I'm excited. Okay. All right, Valencia. Okay.
Me too.
If you could turn your phone to the device that you've got NGen on.
Okay. You see?
Okay.
You don't see it?
No, I see it, and I see the questions. Okay, so I see that you. All right, so what you're saying that when you're dragging.
When I drag on it to put it up.
Yeah.
It's going back to me.
It doesn't land. Yeah. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna do this. Okay. I would say refresh the page. You can refresh the page.
Okay.
If you still have the same problem, or switch the device. Yeah, I'd say refresh the page or switch the device. Usually refreshing the page just turn it, or maybe even turn it off and then turn it back on again. It looks like it's just having a small glitch. All right.
Okay.
Give that a shot. Anyway, let's get ready for a breakout room discussion. We'll have to do it after our break, but here we go. I'm comparing something to greenwashing, and this we'll take our 10-minute break in a minute, but I'd like everybody to write in the chat. Why is there a big picture of salad here? And Garçon, you work in food service, so you probably have some expertise.
Yes, teacher.
So everybody write in the chat your answer to the question. Why is there a big picture of salad here? McDonald's, they're usually not making a healthy decision. But if you're looking at this salad, you might think you're making a very healthy decision. So take a minute and everybody just write in the chat, why is there a big picture of salad at this McDonald's? Here we go. I want to hear typing, and we'll take a 10-minute break. Type away.
What?
And as everybody types, I will pause the recording. Okay, so we've come back from our 10-minute break, and I'm reading comments to the which answer the question, why is there a giant picture of salad? One comment, there's a big picture of salad here because the salad is healthy and they want to stimulate people to buy their products. Another comment, my understanding, they are sponsoring and this salad is a new product. Another comment, because everybody wants to eat healthy and it's smart promotion. Next comment, big difference, teacher, because McDonald's is fast food and Asian salad is fresh and natural ingredients. And next comment, so for healthy food, it is advertising eat salad. Okay. All right. So now I've read all of the comments. Any other thoughts? Does anybody want to share? What are you thinking? Why is there a big picture of salad on the wall at McDonald's?
Yeah, teacher, I think that in the United States, many people had overweight, and stores or restaurants like at McDonald's promote this problem in this country, right?
Mhm.
And this way, many people avoid go to eat this kind of food or go to this restaurant. And I think that to sell more or sell a new product or promote other kind of food or healthy food, McDonald's propose a new product like Asian salad.
Okay, anybody else? That's pretty good. I'm drawing some stars and stripes. All right, so I think that's pretty good. Does anybody else have another thought, another idea? Okay. Maria, you were about to say something. What are you thinking? You just unmute yourself.
Okay. I think they try to get a kind of public, because McDonald's is in general a fast food, and a hamburger and something like this, and try to advertising, to give advertising to get people to eat that kind of food.
Right. So I just drew a picture of kind of somebody in America who likes to eat cheeseburgers.
Yes.
If you like to eat cheeseburgers, who doesn't? They are delicious. When you're waiting in line at McDonald's, what might be going through your mind? How delicious those cheeseburgers are? Or
Yes,
something else?
and give other option of people maybe go there with to share and try to 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 have another kind of food.
Let's say you're at McDonald's and you're waiting in line right here. And let's say, Emil say,
Yes.
if you are going to McDonald's, you're just in line at McDonald's and you decide, you know what? I'm just gonna order whatever I want. I'm gonna get 2 ice creams, 3 cheeseburgers, and a big thing of fries. Are you going to, and you decide, you know, I don't care. I'm gonna get what I want. I'm just gonna eat whatever I want. What might be going through your mind? Then you're thinking about at home, you got this new pair of $200 yoga pants. Are you gonna be able to, what's the conflict of interest?
The first imagine I have in my mind is the burger. Just burger. I
There you
don't
go.
think in Asian salad and anything else similar, because
No, keep going, keep going. Mhm.
because usually in McDonald's you only see hamburger, potato fries, and how I can say chatarra, bad food.
Junk food, yeah. It's
Yeah.
junk food, yeah. That's what you're there for. So anyone who stands in line at McDonald's has this thought. Am I making a good decision right now? It's, you know, you do anything that gives you a bit of pleasure, whatever your vice may be. You're having a few beers after work, you do whatever is your thing that gives you pleasure. Am I making a good decision at this moment, right now? So when you're standing in line, you're about to order your cheeseburgers and you think, is this a good idea? Am I making a good life choice right now? And then while you're waiting in line, you see all of this healthy food. Oh, look at that. Beans and lettuce and oranges, nuts. This looks so healthy. What does that do to you while you're standing waiting in line to stuff cheeseburgers into your face if you're staring at a bunch of healthy food? Does it make you feel bad or does it make you feel good?
Is it? I think so. It's depend the person, teacher, because if, for example, I love the healthy food, and I don't like him. I like hamburger, but I prefer salad. I prefer tacos, something more healthy. But if you love it, hamburger, potato fry, is a decision for that person.
Or depend, because sometimes you like burger, but maybe your doctor say you need eat healthy. Maybe you need sweet the salad for you know, because I like Madonna, but not sometimes eat Madonna, only maybe 1 or 2 times a the month, because I need eat healthy for my health. Yeah.
Monica, you make a good point. So your doctor tells you, hey, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Stop this. And then you
Yeah.
go into McDonald's and you smell that oil that those fries are being dipped in.
Yeah.
And you get that pleasure in your brain. You're like, I want that. Put it in me. And then you stare at all this lettuce. Look at this. I'm looking at lettuce. I must be making a healthy choice right now. Or it confuses you.
Yeah, I like the letter, teacher, but every day it's complicated. For me, it's complicated because my children, I like too much Madonna, and sometimes I buy fast food for day, but sometimes I eat 2 pieces of fry or chicken nugget, only one or
That's
two, no more.
exactly what it is. That's what this is right here. In my background is the word greenwashing is essentially, I'm using comparison of the way fast food is marketed. Many fast food companies will market their product as healthy, even if it's not necessarily healthy. Yeah, sure, you can get a salad. Okay, but that's not why you're there. You're there to get the good stuff. You know you're making an unhealthy decision, but it's going to confuse you on purpose to make you feel like you're doing the right thing when really you may be doing something because you just want to do it. That's greenwashing. So right here, we have an image that I gave everybody last week for greenwashing. It's a factory with smokestacks and a guy putting green paint over the factory with smokestacks. And the word greenwashing, it's a term used, I know that's not a high resolution image, let me fix that. So there it is. Well, still not great. I'll just read it anyway. A term used to describe marketing tactics used by big name fast fashion companies to advertise their new sustainable lines of clothing. So yes, greenwashing is a term used that to describe big companies that are marketing as either, I'm going to underline some of these.
Marketing do the work.
Right. Well, marketing to everybody. Eco-conscious or marketing as green is, the color green means good for the, what's this? Good for the environment? Good for the environment or
Economy?
not economic, sustainable.
Maybe eco-friendly.
Eco-friendly, yes, eco-friendly, exactly. So yeah, the idea of washing, it means if companies, if you think about McDonald's trying to look healthy, that's what greenwashing is. Big companies that create a lot of pollution, changing their image. Let's not look like we're making pollution. Let's look like we're doing something that's good for the planet. How do you create an image that's eco-friendly and sustainable when perhaps that is not always the case? That's the idea of greenwashing. It's changing the public perception of a company. And that's what the assignment was about. So some of the vocabulary we'll go over right now. In your homework, these were some of the words used. Right here, misleading. Everybody can, you can actually follow me with pronunciation right here. Everybody can, you can unmute yourself to follow me here. Misleading.
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 Credible.
Credible.
Climate change.
Climate
change.
Sustainability.
Sustainability.
Consumers.
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 Overstate.
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 Doubtful.
Doubtful.
Excellent. Now, those are the words that were in your homework. These are the new words that I introduced this afternoon in the WhatsApp group. I'll underline them in pink and you can just follow me. ESG funds.
ESG funds.
Eco-conscious.
Eco-conscious.
Class action lawsuit.
Class action lawsuit.
Activists.
Activists.
Carbon footprints.
Carbon footprint.
Encouraging. Currency.
Transparency.
Timeline. Criticize. Very good, very good. All right, everybody. So the listening is a little tough, but I'm going to put you into breakout rooms to discuss and numbered 1 through 4 for this. Okay. And I'll actually give everybody a screenshot with the questions numbered. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so I'm sending this to the WhatsApp group now. If you're in breakout room 1, you get question number 1, breakout number 2, question number 2, and so forth. DL, there it is, distance learning. Okay, okay, here it is. Breakout room questions. Okay. All right. Okay, here we go. And I'll actually tell you which room you're going to be in right now. I can do that. Here we go. So when I put you into breakout rooms, I'm going to let the computer generate this randomly. Breakout room 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay, so room 1, this first question, that's going to be Chen, Faride, Monica, and Valencia. Okay. Chen, Faride, Monica, and Valencia.
Yeah.
You'll get this question.
Okay, perfect.
Is the claim against H&M in the ongoing class action suit? What was the claim against H&M in the ongoing class action suit? So a class action suit is when many people together charge a company in court. Being sued, you can be sued by multiple people, and that's a class action suit. What was H&M charged with? So that's breakout room 1. Okay.
What was the claim against
H&M
Him.
in the ongoing class action lawsuit? And if you forget the question, I just put it into the
Oh.
Was that Joseph? That big yawn there? He's tired. Okay. All right. On the break, I got a couple of, I got an iced coffee on the break. I advise everybody to do the same next time. Okay. All right. Okay. Number 2. what has been the recent trend among sustainable ESG funds? An ESG fund, that's environmental, social, government, and that's an investment product. It's where you buy stock in multiple companies at the same time, like an index fund. Recent trend among sustainable ESG funds. That's Emilce, Maria, Marie, Pierre, and Wilton. That would be number 2. And number 3, why are carbon offsets controversial? And that question goes to Esnider, Gerson, and Michel. Esnider, Gerson, Michel, why are carbon offsets controversial? Question number 4, why was Goldman Sachs recently fined by the SEC? That means Securities and Exchange Commission. Fined means they had to pay money for misleading the public. And that question goes to Joseph, Maria Claudia, and Walter. Okay. So now you've got all your questions, and I'm going to play this video. I'll play it at 3/4 speed, and then I'll send you into breakout rooms. Here we go.
Sustainable.
So I'm putting it at 3/4 speed, full screen. Here we go. And if everybody can mute yourselves, that's perfect. Mute, mute, mute. Okay, here we go.
Eco-conscious, made from recycled materials. Companies are using phrases like these more and more frequently today. Sales of consumer packaged goods advertising sustainability in North America rose by over 30% in just 5 years, reaching an estimated $268.9 billion in 2022. And more than 60% of consumers say they'd pay more for a product with sustainable packaging. But underneath the flashy buzzwords, companies can fall short of their eco-friendly promises. Environmental activists say an ongoing legal battle with H&M might highlight a big company's alleged greenwashing. That's when companies mislead consumers with promises of being more eco-friendly than they actually are. In 2022, a class action lawsuit claimed that the clothing retailer's Conscious Choice collection advertised itself as sustainable, but it was actually not made from sustainable and environmentally friendly materials. The case is still ongoing, and H&M says it's taking these allegations very seriously, is looking into them thoroughly, and that its sustainability work has never been about greenwashing. Here's how a lack of transparency with consumers, long timelines, and weak environmental goals can all be signals of greenwashing. Greenwashing is when a company or organization uses misleading advertising to market itself as more environmentally friendly than it really is. Sustainable ESG funds, or investments that consider environmental, social, and corporate governance factors, have exploded over the past decade, exceeding $350 billion in net assets in 2021.
It's becoming increasingly profitable for companies to be seen as being beneficial to the environment. Consumers are increasingly demanding sustainable products. Investors want to invest in companies that have lower carbon footprints.
So, why do people criticize greenwashing?
When you buy from a company that is engaging in greenwashing practices, you are encouraging that behavior to continue. Other companies will take note.
Some companies say their sustainability efforts are better than doing nothing. But critics would argue greenwashing involves weak goals, lack of transparency with consumers, and long timelines. Take one common corporate environmental promise: reducing carbon emissions. One way companies say they reduce their emissions is by purchasing carbon offsets. A carbon offset is an action or activity that balances the emission of carbon dioxide or other greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. It's a buyable, sellable, and tradable commodity. In theory, when a company buys a carbon offset, it finances an action that removes greenhouse gas emissions from the air, like planting trees or building renewable energy projects. This is supposed to balance the overall amount of carbon dioxide a company puts into the atmosphere.
Carbon offsets and carbon credits have become an incredibly controversial mechanism in the fight against climate change. And activists and environmentalists claim, and our reporting shows, many of these projects are generating credits, too many credits, and not really reducing or removing emissions that companies are paying for.
Critics say carbon offset goals are weak and that companies aren't transparent with consumers about how they'll achieve them. While companies can claim they're putting money towards carbon offsets, the offset's environmental impact isn't always clear to consumers. Plus, activists say companies have decades-long timelines to reach their goals. A company can promise to achieve zero emissions by 2050, but if it doesn't have intermediary goals, it's unclear when it will actually start reducing emissions. And time is essential for reducing greenhouse gas emissions. That's because the United Nations Paris Agreement calls for global emissions to be reduced by 45% by 2030, in order to keep global temperatures from rising by no more than 1.5 degrees Celsius. So, who is policing greenwashing companies?
When a company does engage in greenwashing, the negative outcomes for them are quite limited. In the worst case, it might be a fine at this point.
In 2022,